I've been speaking to a lot of people recently who've been expressing to me that there are certain things that their hearts are being moved towards, and yet they don't want to share that with their partner. And it's interesting because there's this idea of, well, if I express this thing, if I express what is authentically emerging from my heart center, I'm going to hurt my partner. And I want to say a couple of things about that. Expressing authentically is a gift to anyone and everyone, even when it feels like that person is being hurt by my authenticity, or even if it feels like my authenticity is going to push that person away in my life, that our closeness, that our intimacy is going to become less. That might happen for a short period of time. And can I be willing to feel that discomfort of noticing my partner moving away from me, because me expressing my authenticity might bring things up for them. It might activate things within them. It might activate some of their stories. It might activate some of their shadows. It might activate them feeling like they're gonna lose you. It might activate you feeling like, oh, well, if I tell this person this, what if I lose them? All of these things are likely going to be there. I mean, these are parts of the process of learning to express authentically, is being able to be present and still in your center, in your midline, even when these other things are kind of trying to, like, all of these forces, are moving us, and they're trying to pull us maybe away from expressing authentically. And can I come back to my center and express from an authentic place without projecting that I am hurting my partner, without projecting that if I am authentic, then I am going to lose my partner? Because it is actually a deepening of intimacy, because the more that your heart is having these desires emerging, and you don't share those desires, or those what you think maybe would make your heart sing right now, when you don't share that with your partner, you're creating walls instead of opening doors. And when you are authentic and transparent and completely honest with your partner, even though that's gonna feel hard, even though these stories might come up of like, oh, we're sharing a really nice time right now, oh, like, it's our anniversary, oh, I don't wanna rock the boat, I don't wanna shake the waters because things are really good right now. I get all of that. I've been there. I know the stories. They still sometimes go through my mind. And actually yesterday I noticed this thing of, like, I wanted to share something with my partner, and I started to notice some of these stories happening, and yet there was still a piece of me that just really wanted to share this thing with my partner because it was up for me. Right? It was there, it was present for me. And so something in me was having this desire to share, to speak with him, to let him know, like, what's going on inside of me, because he doesn't know what's going on inside of me unless I share that. And so I started to notice, like, both this impulse I want to share, and then I started to notice, oh, we're on this really beautiful hike together, it's really calm, I can hear the water. And then I was like, are these excuses, like, for me not to share this thing with my partner? And I was starting to notice, like, more, like, turmoil internally around it, like the stories and the conflict. And then I was like, no, I'm just gonna share it and make it like an everyday thing that's not that's not a big deal, that's not going to like ruin our day. And I did, and it was just another piece of conversation to have. And you know, I've been in those conversations also of like, okay, this is going to be a big conversation, and there maybe is going to be some not great feelings. There maybe is going to be a lot of discomfort. And I've been through a lot of those really intense moments. And on the other side, I am always, always, always grateful that I shared what I shared with my partner, even though it felt like there was a distancing, even though, you know, he maybe needed to take time to kind of process what that brought up for him, even though we maybe had to have several other conversations about it. For me, it's about being true and honest about what is emerging in my heart right now. And even if it doesn't lead to anything, like several of the people that I was speaking to were feeling an urge to potentially explore with other people in their lives besides their partner. And yeah, that can be a big thing. And yet, even if that doesn't happen, even if you decide, you know, even if you have the conversation and you decide as a couple that that's not what you want to explore right now, it's still valid to share it with your partner, because then you're opening doors into your heart so that they can see you. And that's what intimacy is about, right? Is allowing someone in to actually see you and see your heart right now, not, you know, what your heart was desiring a year ago or 6 months ago or yesterday. What is up for you right now? And that is what helps to dive deeper into intimacy.